Hello, ladies. I'm Trey. It's good to be here.
What do you do and how much do you?
I work in finance, making six figures.
How tall are you?
6'5"?
Do you have a plan to vote in November?
Nah, not my thing.
F. So
I just got an election time. I'm just ready for the video, you know?
yo, I feel you 100%. I mean, they are relentless.
Yeah.
Every day. Can I tell you something? To be honest,
What's up?
I don't even vote. I never really saw the point. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think we should be good.
We're not. You know what? You can call me when you're registered to vote.
Where you going?
To vote early.
Bro, even I'm registered to vote.
So in the image I have provided for you guys, this is just a clear-cut example of what I'm talking about so people can get the gist. So you can see an Indian group of Indian men, white men, African men, you see Asian men, you see Hispanic men, right? You see all of these different groupings of men. Now I need somebody to let me know how many commercials have you seen where it details and it specifically targets these men by way of using their women to tell them or to get them to vote. I'll wait, because every time it's election season, the only thing that I notice is that somehow, some way, they will try to target black men into voting. It wasn't that long ago where it was what, booties to the polls or whatever it was, where they tried to use strippers in order to goad black men into voting, and then they tried to use a variety of other things, and they tried to throw Saucy Santana in there along with black women in order to try to tell women in general, like, hey, if these black men ain't voting, you ain't gonna give them nothing. You ain't sleeping with them, you ain't going on no dates, they are not getting nothing. That's what they tried to do, and that was the first time. So now we're looking at 2024 and we're in full swing. They're running ads, they're running commercials. At the end of one of the commercials, you can clearly see who is paid by, which is Kamala Harris and Walz's campaign. So yeah, they are behind these ads. They know about these ads. They are agreeing with these ads. They are sending these ads out. And then the craziest part is the fact that you literally have black women who are going to follow these ads, who are going to listen. And it's the craziest thing, which makes no sense at all, because it shouldn't matter if a person votes or not, who they decide to vote for or not, or even if the person decides to sit directly out and not vote. That is that person's decision, and they can do whatever it is that they want to do with their vote. But the problem is that people want to try to hinge this election, specifically one party wants to hinge this election and try to state that, well, if black men don't get out there and vote and Kamala loses, it's their fault. But yet we've had a black woman, and pretty much the only black woman that I've seen so far, actually state that black men vote in roughly the same capacity as black women. So there's really no difference when it comes with voting. It's just the fact that media can lead black women into thinking that black men vote differently, drastically differently than what black women would naturally do, and how it is that black women naturally vote. And it's the craziest thing. And I tried to tell people before that the psychology that deals with advertisement, that deals with manufacturing these types of tales and stories is very great indeed. The amount of money that they throw into these ads behind the people who study the psychology of advertisement and how it is that they will set up these narratives and these stories in order to get a emotional draw, so that it can lead towards an influx of a group or peoples in order to believe in what is being told. It's amazing. Yes, if people don't believe that black men are the most targeted demographic out here, I don't know what else to tell people specifically, because this is not happening to no other group, especially during and around election time and election season. No other group is getting talked about the most, and no other group is being blamed solely for the election of one person or one party, just putting that directly on their shoulders. And as I stated before, the craziest part about it is that a lot of people in the United States have stated that black men are worthless. Black men have no value. Black men can't die. Black men can't do anything right. Black men can't even survive. Like, we've been said to be the utmost negative things. We can't get anything straight, do anything. We can't uplift our communities, empower our communities. We can't be financially successful. Everybody else is more successful, smarter than black men. But for whatever reason, at this moment in time, this is when people really depend on black men. This is the moment in time people really want black men to show up. And it's like, why? You said that black men in general are idiots. So why would you expect quote unquote idiots to follow anything that you are stating? Like I said, it makes no sense. It's the most confusing, backwards, baffling thing that I've ever had to witness. And to then see the same people, the same comments that they've always written about black men, and then turn around and try to tell black men, get out there to vote. And if you don't, you're the reason that the future is going to go downhill. Is crazy. Because from what I remember, everybody said that black men don't have control over anything. It's everybody else that controls the future. It's everybody else. Black men just don't do anything. We just sit there, we're lackadaisical. We're just sleeping and couch surfing. We don't own homes. We don't have jobs. We don't have relationships. We don't have money. We don't have bank accounts. We don't have education. We don't even have a brain of our own. But yet now, this is the moment in time that black men are important, magically the only time where people want to quote unquote seek the help of black men. It's crazy. But it is what it is, and we're looking at the media use the good old gender divide in order to get black men versus black women versus black men. Like I said, they pay attention to the conversations that take place online. They're paying attention to a lot of these podcasts. They're paying attention to a lot of these dating shows, and that is reflective clearly in the advertisement. But like I said before, you can't tell black people nothing because black people think that they know everything. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.